Oh, hi guys, Coach9 here with Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, bad things happened. And in this episode, I'm going to be taking care of a few stuff in Anchorhead so I can get some credits and experience.
Greetings again from the offices.
Well, most are credits.
I see that, but
there are some blasters I can get, but they're too expensive for me. Anyways, I wanted to see what the conversion weight is for the gaffy sticks.
Farewell.
And just show off that thing. Only 50? Aw. I got about 7. I was hoping for a bit more. But yeah, I'm going to look for some repair kits and double check through the blaster prices and see if I can find anything. I doubt I can because the good blasters do cost a bit. Unfortunately, I have to pay for HK. Anyways, see you in a bit, I guess.
Statement.
No, I didn't mean to talk to you.
As you...
Sorry. Alright, maybe you have repair kits. Let's see. But since you purchased that worn out HK-47...
Objection.
Yeah, whatever.
Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb.
Hey, you got a little hostile there, droid, haven't you?
I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
Yes, well, just keep away from me then. I'm just an honest businessman. Oh, I love HK. HK is amazing. Alright, let's see what you have. Let's see, you have parts. What's that? He has armor, but that's about it. No repair kits at all? Wow, you suck. Whatever. I'll just go for now, I guess. I could buy some droid armor, but I don't really feel like it. I need to get this Enclave thing done as soon as possible, because after that I can get rid of Mission and put Bastila or Juhani in, and that would be good. Probably Bastila, just because it's probably good that I take her with me during the star map stuff, although I'll probably take Juhani later. I just prefer having... having 2 cures is good. Now, I actually missed a really good line from... one of my favorite lines from HK from this guy, and I want to see if I can trigger it. No, we already went through that. Let's see. No, we went through that as well. Let's see, those who came before. You stayed on Anchorhead. Let's see. No. Let's see, star map. Let's see, no, from came before. Guide to lights far away. I can tell you. Please, help tribe of disease among... yeah. Tell me, why should I believe this?
Warning. More likely, the deceiving little organic hopes to trick you into going there so you release his people while searching, Master.
I know this. Listen to the words I could not know without seeing it. A map of stars to those from before. Please release the tribe. Alright, so he'll basically tell us the Star Forge, but he didn't say what I wanted him to say, and that guy's in the way. Nah. Alright, you know what? I have a save file before I talk to this guy. I could reload it after this recording session. Alright, let's see if I can get this
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
Because I did skip over this little part here. So we use the language of trade because you listen complicated and say simply. Why wouldn't I understand your true language? This is not a problem for Jawa to have for you. You have the ears that do not listen. What do you want? Okay, we've been through this before. But I'll work through it again, I guess. There are troubles that we have. The giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts that take us away. Alright, now let's ask HK this time.
Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by sand people, Master. Doubtless, he wishes assistance.
What about the other 2%?
Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
Right then. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of Anchorhead.
Oh, good
Again.
hunting out there.
Yeah, you do have to talk to that guy, annoyingly, every time you want to get out of Anchorhead, so... But again, if you have the hunting license, it really doesn't matter. Now, hopefully I can avoid any more ambushes, and I'm not going to take any more, raid things on. Not yet. I don't know, maybe later. Maybe off-screen somewhere. But, yeah, basically, I'm going to... I don't know if I should cut this out, but, yeah, hopefully, I don't know. I didn't expect them to be so resistant to blasters, that's the problem. Not to mention, I have weak blaster rifles. It kind of sucks. I gave a mission the, Sith Assassin pistol, though, because that actually has a bit more power than the others. But, I mean, the blaster rifle, I can't do anything about. Like, I found some blaster rifles, but they cost, like... I saw one that was, like, 9,000. Yeah, a bit pricey. I only have, like, 2,000 because I bought HK-47. I probably should have done the evil thing just to get him. Just so I could have avoided paying 4,000 credits, but, eh. Oh, well. Doesn't matter now. But, yeah, I gotta find a way to get credits. I probably will have to resort to swoop racing or something. I probably should show that off anyways, just because. But it's probably something I'm not going to do anytime soon. Alright, before we get in there though, we want to put on the sand clothing people. As you can notice, they don't give any armor whatsoever, so it's advised not to fight while wearing these things. They do give you a massive boost in dexterity though, so that's the good part about that. And should I give you more stuff? Let's see. What's that? Check us too. Alright, it's bonuses and stuff. He's best with rifles. I'd give him Canderous this thing, but he's best with rifles, so... Jedi sand people. Now you've seen everything. Alright, but yeah. As you can see, you can actually fight around in these things again. Like, really, if you're a person that relies on dexterity, then yeah, these are probably one of the better outfits for you beyond the Jedi stuff, but... Yeah. It's not something I would advise fighting in. Now, I believe in the Sand People territory thing, as long as you wear these things, you will not get attacked. So, like, the Sand People that you do encounter will appear friendly, so... And I don't think you have the option to attack them unless you uncloak yourself.
Yeah.
Right, let's get some mines. I can always sell mines. Plasma mine, though, man, they're getting serious. There's a frag mine.
Ready.
Alright. So this is another expansive place, but you can see, like, off in the distance there's the Enclave. All that wall stuff. Oh, are we gonna get see some Bantha? Ah, I love Bantha. Oh god, another mine. Jeez. Oh wait, I wanted mission. Yeah, the sooner I get rid of mission and put in a Jedi, the better. That way I can have some better luck against the Sand People. Hopefully, anyways. Should I go over here? Well, I shouldn't be ambushed. Oh, it's nothing anyways. Whatever. But yeah, you can see some Sand People ahead of us. Bantha! Oh, I love these guys. Yeah. And it's funny, whenever they walk, you can feel the controller vibrate. It's kind of, it's the little touches, I have to admit. They definitely make the game a bit more realistic. Yeah, we can actually talk to the Sand People. It's probably advice that you don't, though. Because it might give you away. Corpse. Someone didn't make it. Didn't have much on him, though. Oh, nothing from the skeletons. But yeah, here are some of the turrets that they repurposed. Anyways, with this outfit, we can enter the Sand People Enclave. Safely, I admit. I'm sure if you do this guns blazing, you have to take on those turrets too, and I don't know how powerful they are. Although, with a good ion weapon, you'd probably be fine. Alright. The Sand People Warrior has obviously recognized you, and it's astounded that you are here. Your disguise may have allowed you to pass the turrets outside, but it is ineffective at close range. Well, why not? We look pretty good.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Quickly, tell him we're not a threat. Never mind that. Get ready to fight. We can hear the same. Yeah. Well, this is good.
Translation. Result. I believe I've succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Apologize for being here. Save more. Never mind that. Get ready to fight.
Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
Alright then. And I'm half naked! But you can't seem to understand it. The Sand People Chieftain's tone is obvious. Clearly despises all outsiders. He's the brown one, by the way.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee.
Why am I half naked?
That he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
We want a peaceful solution. Why can you speak to them and I can't? This is bullshit.
Extrapolation. I understand that you are force-sensitive, Master, but I lack sufficient knowledge to make an accurate assumption. Hypothesis. Perhaps your ability does not take the place of actual language study when the subject is out of the ordinary. Or perhaps the Sand People confuse your ability because they actively refuse to communicate with most outsiders. I have no data on this, sadly.
I feel there's an insult in there somewhere, but anyways, peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Yes, I mean, no. Alright, credits are not gonna do anything. Ask what he wants.
Translation.
Mission's half naked too. Oh god.
Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Alright, we will get the things, but what about the captives? It's kind of far enough. Attack him.
Translation. Translation. He says you will get no more answers until you have proven you are an ally of the Sand People.
Alright, tell him we'll get the things.
Translation.
If you want to go the peaceful path, it's a good idea not to antagonize at all, because these guys are very trigger happy. And by trigger happy, I mean they are very beat your face in with gaffy happy.
He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Alright, and like that, we're kicked right out the door. So yes, we're going to be dumped into Sand People territory with no armor. But luckily the guys here will attack us now, so there's that. Well, in this area anyways. We got some experience too. How cute. Alright, well, let's see. Well, what's mission? She has briefs. And I have this weird bikini, like the one-piece swimsuit thing. There we go. All settled.
What?
And it's actually probably quicker if I just warp back to the Ebon Hawk, to be honest. Because what we do have to go is we have to go back to the Zerka Corporation office. Because that's where the evaporators are. I think that's what you call them, evaporators. I was expecting something to happen in the garage. Usually you have like unique scenes happening in the like the landing parts sometimes. I can't remember. There is one that triggers in Tatooine, although I think you have to go to Manon first. That was an interesting playthrough, going through Manon first. I don't know. Hell, it might have actually gone better than this, just because I don't think the enemies you fight there are like the sand people, attack-wise. No more regular stuff, I think, except when you get into the other part. Anyways, I don't want to spoil stuff, so let's just go. Yeah, like, I'm going off the guide with GameFAQs, and I've looked through a couple of guides, and most recommend going along this route here, so... Alright, hey there.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corp.
Yeah. Oh, I can't... Can I not ask her? Ask about the agreement, I guess.
We're still... We don't have any new... And I would...
There might be a non-violent solution.
I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk...
Well, fine
Farewell.
then. Well, let's see, what does it say? They want you to kill them all. Well, let's talk to your friend here. Yes, what is it? If it's about mining or sand people, you go to the circuit officers. I just made it to storehouse. What do you have available for purchase? Was there something specific you were looking for? You seem like you are looking for unique things. You have any moisture evaporators? I may, but it's not something I usually sell as spacers. You don't look like a moisture farmer. What would you want them for? To exchange with the sand people. Should we tell them? Yeah. Ah, exactly the kind of appeasement that Circuit Corporation doesn't like to support in their policies. I like it. Well, I have two of the finest evaporators that Zerga Corporation produces. Of course, they only produce one model right now. The price is 400 credits for the pair. I won't break them up. They function best when linked together. Can you be persuaded to lower it? Well, I don't think that's very likely. I have to cover my costs, you know. Zerga costs, not yours. Who cares about their money? Yes! Well, I don't have much love for the company, not like little Miss Protocol officer over there. Hey, that's her name! I'll lower the price to 200, but that's it. Don't even ask again. Very well. 200 it is. Fine. I assume you're able to handle the deployment of them. They're surprisingly light. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Do come again. Alright! I got the evaporators. Alright, so we're all good. And obviously now I have a long trek ahead of me, so to not bore you guys with that unappealing kind of thing, I'm probably going to go ahead and just cut out me trekking through the desert, because honestly, I don't think anything's going to happen. There's one thing I could trigger, but I'm not going to trigger it yet. But yeah, just sand people. Oh, God. Alright, well, I'll see you after the desert.
Yeah.
Alright, we're about here, and there's a guy outside that we talk with now. We can't go straight to the door. Even though the layers, even through layers of wrapping, you can tell the Sand People warrior is disgusted by their presence among his people.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell him we have the converters.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
And... okay, good. I thought the game froze for a second. I'm being careful. And we should be taken before the chieftain again, like last time. If you can read anything of the Sand People chieftain's emotions, it would seem that he's surprised that you returned. I can't understand him, so let's just skip.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Let's see. This has gotten far enough. Attack him. I love that option.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and grants you his chieftain's Gaffy as reward.
Score!
Translation. The attacks will be reduced.
Everyone wins.
He will
Zerka
allow
thinks they
you to
died.
explore
They get
this
to
enclave.
leave and stop attacking
Be
us.
warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Okay, I'm tired of this. Attack him. Yeah, you could actually attack him now.
If
Let's see.
you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
And he is actually true. Do you know anything about the star map? Yeah, star
Translation.
map. Let's go with that first. There is one thing you can actually ask him about, and it would be a bad idea to do that
He
because.
says that what you seek
What's
is
my brother
far from
doing in the
here in
background?
the eastern dunes.
But
He will give you a map
he actually
to
attacks
find
you if
your
you go
way.
one particular route.
Translation.
Even though
These
it
people
sounds
found
good.
it, but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
That sounds bad. What is that? How do I pass it?
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him.
Fair enough.
Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Oh, let's ask about the captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
What about the Jawas with disease?
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Alright, and what about Griff?
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Took the words out of my mouth.
I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master.
Alright, I have no further use of him. Kill him. Alright, tell him farewell for now. Don't ask about the culture, because that is a way you can get yourself killed. Just warning you now.
Translation.
Like, it's not
We
an
are free to
instant
leave.
kill thing, but it does make all the people in this place hostile. I should note that. Also, we got a level up. Ooh, attributes. We only have 1 point, though. I probably shouldn't have put in charisma any more than I have. That does give me more points, but wisdom is force powers. Dexterity. Let's put in strength. I could be a bit more powerful. Or rather, yeah, it recommends wisdom. Alright, let's do that. I could use more powerful force powers. Let's see. Let's up persuasion to 12. Put away in repair and treat injury because these med packs aren't doing shit. And, what power should I get? Force whirlwind. What is that? Oh, the upgrade of push. Alright. I guess I could take that. I should probably get one of these things soon, though, just to make myself a bit more defensive. And maybe the upgrade of cure at some point. Alright, we'll accept that. And I'll see you in the next video, guys.